Welcome back, students. This is the final part of the second unit. We are going to talk about the bill of materials. So it's a small concept. So bill of materials is a list of all materials, components, parts, sub-assemblies, which is needed for manufacturing and end product. A bill of material is most commonly used in manufacturing or engineering projects to create a physical product. So what we should be including in the bill of materials? So the name of the final product, name of the part or component, part number which needs to be assigned, so it may making it easy for us to locate, short description of the part or component function so that the reader understands the need of the parts of it. So when I talk about bill of materials, you need to state the what is the quantity, list of quantities which is required for each part. That is, if I need a 4 set of screws to manufacture a chair or assemble a chair, you need to put that set of quantity for nuts and bolts. So what is a unit of measure? Appropriate metrics for each part has to be given, whether it's centimeter, gallons, or meter, cubic, yards. So necessary measures has to be given. Following that, the supplier vendor, supplier names and contact information if you will procure parts from an external vendors rather than making it in-house. So this is called a third party. So what is the cost per unit of each part of the component, including the unit cost? To scale your production, should another order be easy? So total cost of each component has to be calculated by multiplying the quantity by the unit cost. So these are the basic data which needs in the BOM. So bill of materials is a one single data use, must be 100% accurate, allows the accurate determination of the cost each specific product. Important a tool for redefining the system, that is for the sales aspect, which allows us accurate scheduling of manufacturing. So let us take an example of a cycle over here. So I've taken a cycle. So different parts of the cycle names have been given over here. So this is for understanding purpose. So if I want to make a set of a cycle, so a frame is being required with the help of two set of wheels and a chain ring. So following this, in bill of materials, the chain rings will be then following that the wheels, the frame, and so that this can be assembled into a cycle as well. So when I talk about bicycles, if I talk about frames, frames will have a frame, fork, stems, and head parts. So all these has to be given in quantities. Following that, the transmission, the final chain, cranks, chain wheel, pedal, chain, free wheel will be there. When you talk about a control, handlebar, brake, shifter. The wheels means rim and tire. Accessories are reflector, rear view mirror, headlight, bell, and carriers. So this is how the parts will be split up. So based on for all these aspects, the quantity will be given there. So when I say bill bicycle bill of materials, one for one bicycle piece, I need a rim, a tire wall which has a bolt, nut, and a cap, and a spoke. So these components will complicate to my wheel system. Follow the frame with the color aspect, so the bicycle can be produced here. So this is a basic example for withdrawing a bill of materials. So when you see in the product structure tree, as we said in the previous, BOM is used, but also we'll see the product structure tree. In the base, wheels and frames are given. So the wheels is also having the chain systems also over in hand over there. So the frames are assembled with the wheels over there, followed by the handlebars procurement. So when handlebars comes with the frame assembly, you get a cycle at the end output. So this is giving as a product structured tree. So before you begin, some basics that you need to understand before starting to write a design report. The report should document which consists of a solution to a unique problem. It should communicate very uh, at a, without ease. It has to communicate so that everyone is able to understand. So who are the audience, targeted audience? Anyone who has implement your design, understand your design, or reference your design to solve their own problem. Typically, this is the project's client. So how do you design a report? So the first section describes the problem that was being solved, provides a background to the design. The second section describes the design, and the third evaluates how well the design worked by comparing its performance. following by the short executive summary that contains a synopsis of the three sections. Then comes the body of the part, which is relatively short. Then appendices to the report containing supporting information with details needed by a reader who wishes to fully understand the design. That is, the problem definition is, in this part, you describe the problem you set out to solve. You provide sufficient details to someone you can both understand why the problem is significant and how it has been solved in the past. So design requirements is one of the key factors which provides all these details. Then we have to talk about the problem scope with the help of a short paragraph. Technical review, which is why the problem is so important, why it has to be understand, and why it has to be tackled up in the first place. So the first part is like a more detailed background of the field. So if you're deploying a medical device, the background of a would be a tutorial on the medical condition being treated by the device. The second is a prior art relevant to the problem, which means that all of the existing technology and methods relevant to the problem, including the way the problem is dealt with now. So if you see the design report, the problem definition, design description, following with the evaluation has to be done, so that if whoever is taking up the report can understand the aspect of the project very easily. So with this, we'll wind up the bill of materials and how to design a report. So thank you guys. With this, unit 2 is being completed. Thank you.